Hey, Dave Breslow back here with you. In today's mental golf tip, I would like to talk to you about a phrase I hear a lot of golfers say when I ask them how their round went today. Quite often I hear the words grinding or holding on. And it's holding on I'd like to talk to you about today. Because here's an interesting notion I'd like you to consider. If you're holding on, that means you're holding back. Now the golfers who say to me, geez, I had a tough round, I was really grinding, I was really working it out, and you hear pro golfers say the same thing in interviews after a round of golf during a tournament. But the interesting thing is when you're grinding or when you're holding on, think about what you're actually doing. It's like walking on the edge of a cliff, and if you tip a little bit to the right, there's the ocean, and if you tip a little bit to the left, there's the land where it's safer. So when you're grinding and when you're holding on, it's like walking a tightrope. What is it that you're holding on to? It's an interesting thing. Consider this. When you're holding on, you actually feel like you're on edge all the time. You can go either way. Why would you want to play a round of golf doing that? This is an attitude and a mindset that golfers slip into because we're so unconscious that we do this out of habit. And we hear other people do it, and we hear other people talk about it, and we think it's actually okay. Well, I'm here to suggest to you that it's not okay. Why would you want to play a round of golf holding on? Is that fun for you? It's not fun for me. I've done it before in the past, and it's not fun. It's always this condition of being, like I said, being on edge and trying to just kind of right yourself all the time. It's like a plane that's 80% of the time off course, which they are. And constantly course correcting, course correcting, course correcting. That's fine if you're doing it simply and easily and effortlessly. But this grinding and holding on attitude, I'm not really sure where that comes from. I think it's a mindset that people slip into without really questioning it. Why do you have to hold on? Why do you have to grind? All you really need to do is get back inside and simplify, clarify. Because when you simplify and clarify internally, mentally, there's no reason to hold on. So just remember, next time you're out on the golf course, if you are holding on, remember that you're also holding back. Why are you holding back? Which means you're not free, which creates that feeling of edginess and holding on again. It's a vicious circle that you need to snap out of. If you're holding on, understand that you're holding back. If you're holding back, that means you're not free. So if you want to be free, start breathing again properly. Inhale to a count of 3. Exhale to a count of 5. That simple little breathing exercise will get you into that relaxation mode. Otherwise, you can try to clear your mind. Look around. Look at what's going on. If it's a beautiful day outside, enjoy the sky, enjoy the weather, enjoy the people you're playing with, enjoy the fact that you're alive and you're on a golf course. I know that sounds simple, but believe it or not, it actually works. When golfers come back to that place, you are back to being centered again. You're back to that place of comfort, of relaxation. That's where you want to be. And from that place, you're no longer holding on. You are no longer grinding. You're in the moment. You're being clear. You're making decisions. You're surrendering. All these other great attributes are starting to take place. But remember, if you remember nothing else from this training video, remember that holding on is actually holding back. And that is not the way you want to play a round of golf. Ever. There's no reason to. So Dave Breslow, glad to be back with you once again. As always, leave me a little note in cyberspace here. Would love to begin a cyber chat with you. And or go and visit me on www.mentalgolfcoaching.com. Get some free stuff. Would love to see you there as well. Dave Breslow, take care.